This is Vamp Echo, my new main Gale Thunder build, but it was a journey to reach its absolute peak of a build. It all started with a Vamp Echo V1, Gale Thunder Spear Shock Trooper, nothing too meta but still pretty fun. Simple but solid. Improvements could be made, but it was fun while it lasted. But that is how I fell in love with the Gale Thunder playstyle. Then there was version 2. I dropped the 65 medium, went to your blade with reinforced armor, a build that anyone interacting in the Deepwoken content creation may know. My guild leader Keto dropped a boss raid video on it. It was tanky, the combos were clean, and the movement was saucy. I believe there was no way I could ever beat this build.
Divisive talent is Amp Overdrive. Guard breaking an opponent doubles their stun time, but the same happens to you if you get block broken. The downside's pretty rough, so I don't think it's really worth it. The downside's pretty rough, so I don't think it's really worth it.
The downside's pretty rough, so I don't think it's really worth it.
Oh my god! It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. What the fuck is that?
Double guard break duration. There is no way these devs aren't smoking some etchers gas with a little bit of hive haze while coding this game. But I knew what had to be done. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into Vamp Echo V3. After a few stat adjustments, messing up the build twice with at least 23 hours of progging with this slow ass origin, I knew exactly how to make Vamp Echo become the true shock trooper prodigy. A build of true passion. I finally understood what it meant to be respect. My Gale combos will finally be red. True red combos for you. None of that green shit. And the Astral Wayne Jolt Grab 50-50 Thunder Kick will allow me to truly understand what it means to be an off-meta Gale player. So if you want to become an off-meta Gale player like me, stick to the rest of the video where I'll go through the important mantras, weapons, talents, equipment, synergies and techs, along with the pros and cons of using this build. Starting off with the GOAT of Gale. Definitely a must pick on most Gale builds, the LeBron of all Gale mantras, Astral Wayne. It's a very good mix-up tool, very fast, good damage, and heals you a lot if you're using Bloodless. I personally use Insig because it combos well with the next mantra. Jolt Grab, one of my favorite mantras. It's a very good feint and gap closer, and is an integral part for the 50-50 Thunder Kick. I'll put you guys on tech later, so stick through and watch the video. Champion Throw and Thunder Kick. These two mantras are the key component of the build and will allow you to 120 to 0 any Chime Grunt that is unfortunate enough to face your red combos. I use a Blessed Gem on both for maximum guard break spam. Gale Lunge. I mean, it's Gale Lunge. Do I need to explain more? Slap a wind gem on that, bro. Beast Burrow is a very underrated mobility mantra. It's a perfect replacement for Shoulder Bash since that became a combat slot. Using it can avoid vents time to time, pretty solid feint as well, as long as a very powerful evasive tool because of the iframes it provides. If Astral Wind is the LeBron of Gale, Wind Gun might be the Steph Curry. It's super fast, it combos well with Spectre Path, and is the backshot demon. I am not using any Oath mantras for this build because I'm using Oathless, but a lot of the other mantras are preference. Some good combos I can recommend if you want to go at Oath is Dawnwalker. You could use Dawnwalker and Fleeting Sparks, and Rising Wind if you like that mantra too. I know I showed this clip a fair bit throughout the video, but I believe this fight shows the 3 talents that make this build really good. First off is Jumper Cable. In those really close fights, this talent is such a threat. It gives you at least half a bar of HP and changes the outcome by a single effort. And they're not hard to land. If you want to, I wish I did it. I might try it on a different build if I remake it, but Rising Wind, anything that counters an uppercut like Rising Flame, Rising Wind, will apply a static link and you get back the HP. And then there's Storm Link. This is another link talent, and I used to downplay this heavily, but it does boost your damage by a good amount. I'm going to say it's too crazy that the damage is not too crazy because it converts your damage to Thunder, and the off chance they're using like Thunder Resist, it might be slightly less or break even, I'm not too sure, but pick up the talent, it's pretty good. And the talent you guys clicked the video for, Amp Override, Overdrive, I don't remember, I don't care, but this talent, I don't want to call it straight up OP, it might be a bit of pop speaking, but yeah, 2-second stun, it's really long, and you can get some crazy combos off. Sightless Beam, Eclipse Kick, you saw the clips in the video, but yeah, but when you get guard broken, you're also going to feel it, bro. Like, look at this clip, this stagger guy is digging in, bro. No consent, no nothing, he's just going straight for it. It's crazy. So I feel like it's a pick your poison type of thing. It's not all sunshine and rainbows on the Amp Override side, bro. So Agamatsu, if you're watching this, bro, do your brethren a solid, dog, and don't nerf the talent. Don't nerf it, I'm begging. Another thing with the talent, it feels like it has like a mini collapse lung. I feel like it's a bug, but like for the first few seconds of the talent, it feels like the time to vent is longer, and that needs to be fixed ASAP. I mean, it's both ways too, so the same is applied if you get block broken with the talent too. So again, it's a pick your poison type deal. Alright, time to explain the tech. You guys made it throughout the video, so you guys do deserve this. The 50-50 Thunder Kick tech. So after you land a Jolt Grab, you're going to want to M1 into Thunder Kick. So Jolt Grab, you M1, then you cancel the M1 with Thunder Kick, and it hit blocks like, I'd like to say 60% of the time, and then you can go into Uppercut, into Astral Wind with Insig, into Rising Wind, not Rising Wind, Rising Thunder. It might be true, I think it might be true, because I hit that a couple times and you know, it's pretty nice combo. Again, thank you for watching the video. And before I go to the equipment and HP and the pros and cons of the build, I would like to thank the devs for this update, bro. Like, the game was in a bad state, but the new Origin, I know there isn't much to do, but if you genuinely try the Origin is really fun. For like an hour, I won't lie. It's kind of slow. Please speed it up a bit. But other than that, I love the world building for the Origin. I fell in love with the authority. You feel like a soldier. Here's a funny clip. I got some perma-firsts to kill some guy and put them in prison. That's peak Deepwoken right there. I love little moments like this. And I'm glad I'm a part of this community. I hope you guys like the video too.
Actually,
I know it was kind of
Deepwoken, dog.
It's my first time doing a full
Deepwoken, bro.
And I wrote a
Yo,
note
salute
like
him,
I
salute him,
and
salute.
then I kind of got lazy at this part. It's like freeballing it. And if you like actually listening to me right now, you're a bro. On to the last part of the video. And starting off with Drip, Smith Goggles, Brilliant Pauldron, Special Expanse. They look quite cool. Brilliant Cape, Authority, Shield, and that's it. Feel free to copy the drip. Hope you guys run around some mini clones and remember to name yourself 5 Echo for +5 damage. Kanga's Clutching 2 posture. This should be 2 posture, but I didn't god roll it. Feel free to donate some Forge Needles if you want. 3 posture, 3 posture. And this should be 5 HP -1 posture. So it should total to about 501 HP. And this should be 36 because I'm also missing Gurmat. So it should be 36 posture when I fully get this god rolled, right? A con of the build, which is not really a con because it's by choice, is the HP. 501 is quite low compared to other builds, but you're doing crazy damage. And the real con of the build is that you can't enchant your equipment. But I think the talents are, I'm not going to say it's completely worth it because viscosity is so strong. Same thing with like maybe Drowned or Entanglement. I miss them, but I learned to play without it. But Volt Draft and Storm Call does crazy damage and it's worth it. Plus the armor adds, I think, plus 10 base damage. It's not a multiplier, so the damage get crazy with certain mantras. So get your Stock Trooper stocks now. Thank you for watching the video. I love you guys if you actually made it to the end. Give me feedback. Feel free to DM me. If I don't answer, I'm probably at my WORK. I know that's a slur, so I spelled it for you illiterate bunch. Again, thank you. Thank you for watching the video.